Hi everyone,
Hello.
welcome to, hey, that's Joy with me there. This is Mike. Welcome to afternoon coffee break. Yes, I'm drinking some coffee. I need something for a little energy. Still feeling run down. My legs don't feel as bad after I've walked some today. What happens is it'll loosen up as the day goes on some. And, plus I take Tylenol and stuff, but it'll loosen up some. And then, like, when I wake up in the morning, it'll be like that all over again for about 3 days. But hopefully it'll wear off pretty quick, not linger on. But so anyway, that's what's going on. And if you may have already seen, we were able to get a haul over it from Dollar Tree. Joy went in and scoped it out, and there was only like 10 or 11 people all together, with the employees she could see. So, I made sure I put my mask and gloves on, and we went in there and didn't get around not one, did I, Joy?
Nope.
Not one was more than 6 feet closer to me or whatever, or close to me. But, well, there was one lady that reached down one time once. Close to me, but she got right, she was grabbing something real quick. But you shouldn't do that really with people. Just let them get done with what they're doing. Go on by, then do your thing. Don't jump in front of somebody or something like that.
No.
But it was in front of my buggy, so that was, a good 3 foot away, at least, 4 foot from me, close to 6, but yeah. But for the most, people act like nothing's going on, that you see.
Oh, I know it.
And I think maybe 2 had masks on, and some of the employees in there had masks on.
Yeah. The mothers bringing little babies in. And
yeah. This one had, 3 kids? Or
3 little kids, I'd say under 6.
And she couldn't control them. I mean, they were just doing whatever they wanted, so they're touching everything, That's all you have to do is somebody sneeze on a few things. And if you've ever seen like a video or something of when somebody sneezes, that spreads out like a shotgun blast for about 15 feet. So if somebody was to not cover their mouth and sneeze on a bunch of product, them kids could, just touch it. Then the next thing you know, they're touching their nose, they're putting their fingers in their mouth. No, I don't think I'd have my kids with me. I don't know. I'm surprised. Some of my mothers probably have no other alternative, I guess. They have to.
Well, put something on them.
Yeah, put a little. Surely a kid would like you would think a kid would like a little mask on them.
You think.
But yeah, they didn't have masks, gloves, nothing, and they were just running around.
Then the other day at Walmart, there was a woman had a baby. I know it wasn't even 6 months old yet.
Oh, Lord. That's just crazy.
Oh, I know it.
In that case, you definitely would want Walmart to deliver or just do the pickup, We've thought about trying it, but we like shopping, really. Gets us out of the house, but, if things get any worse, we may just have to go to that. I hope not, but everybody says that it's working fine. My sister does it all the time. I think even with Aldi. Aldi has some kind of delivery service here. I don't know how it works or anything. Look at all them little plants now, how they're looking, stretching to the sun. I don't know if y'all can see them down here. Very good. Let's see how they're turning towards the sun. They're growing out of those little blue, look like toilet rolls or something in there. And then these here. All flowers. I got a bunch more flower seeds today. I'm gonna have flowers going everywhere if I can. My brother's gonna spray weed killer out front at those flower beds I've had in there for years, and then in a couple weeks you'll be able to use that soil after that, and I'll start planting some. I love flowers too, and I love growing vegetables. Can't wait.
Oh, I know it. Very fun.
And good. Good to eat. We ate all summer, all the way till Christmas.
From it.
Christmas. We were eating
Kale.
radishes, kale, and some more. We had turnips.
Actually, it's carrots, I think.
We had onions and a few carrots back,
Yeah.
late. But we did. We ate something or other all summer. We had a bunch of zucchini. We ate a bunch of them. Gave a bunch away. I think one plant had 14. Grew 14 of them at different times. That's good producing plant, for a zucchini because they're big. They grow fast.
Yeah, they grow fast.
You can just about watch them grow. And the tomatoes, oh Lord. We had tomatoes everywhere. All the windows in the kitchen, or the 2 windows in the kitchen anyway, they'd be always lined up, some stacked up. That's where we would set them. We gave a bunch of them away, especially at the end when I had to pull them all. Started frosting, and then I had a giveaway for guess what was it called?
I don't remember.
Oh, I had a catchy phrase I think for it. You had to guess how. I had a picture of the box of green tomatoes that I pulled off at the end of the year, growing season for them. And I had everybody guess how many tomatoes were in there, and the closest one.
Oh, won. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I can't remember what I called it, though, right now. It's been a beautiful day. Not hot, not cold, really. This morning it was. It was just right. Wouldn't you say, Joy?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Everything's turning so green. There's some kind of bird flying up there. I don't know what that is. It's fast, whatever it is. It's not a hawk. It's too small. We get a big variety of birds here. But I'm glad to see the cardinals back are my favorite. Wouldn't you? Are they your favorite, Joy?
Yeah.
Or what about them or the bluebirds?
The bluebirds are my favorite.
The ones with the male has a blue belly, and then it's in this.
Back's real blue.
They're darker.
No, they're bright blue. I mean, beautiful color blue.
There's 2 different colors.
Royal
the
blue.
wings are different color than the stomach, but they're different blue.
Yeah, it's like a royal blue.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, and then the stomach's different. Like them, but surprisingly, they must eat more bugs than seeds because the bluebirds won't hardly ever get on the feeders. I have another one to put out there sometime, too, a ceramic one that's back here, but they just want to sit on this pole out here, that gas pole that you can see, and they'll look for bugs on this bank, and they'll swoop down and get them one, and they'll fly back up there and eat it, don't they? And I've seen up to 5 bluebirds on the top of that thing, crowded all over around it.
That's funny looking.
It looks funny, when they're doing that. But we get a lot of enjoyment from the birds. Sometimes I film them when there's a lot of them out there. I've got a telescope that fits onto my phone, and I can get it closer, you can see it better because I film them from the kitchen window so I don't scare them, because it doesn't take much to scare them off. That's for sure.
You ain't gonna be able to leave that kitchen window open this year.
Well, I just did it when it was warm. Why?
Because of her. Now she knows how to get up there.
We'll figure something out. Yeah.
We better figure something out because now
she never tried to get out. I could on both sides of it. I could put a piece of cardboard.
I'll give her a chance to find a hole when she's got.
I'll put like the camera there, and then I'll cut some cardboard and put it on each side.
Something.
Yeah, she won't. I won't let her get out. Yeah, she'll shoot out the door here. Every chance she gets, won't she, Joy?
Yes, she will.
She got out yesterday. It took forever to get her this time, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
And it hurts your back. I mean, I can't even do it. To squat down and look underneath this car, this thing's so low to the ground anyway. And she's always there, and she gets right past your reach.
Yeah.
You think you're going to grab her, she'll back up just enough
Yeah.
where your barely fingertips are about near her. And she's looking at you like, no way.
You just have to grab whatever part's going by you.
Grab a leg, a tail, whatever.
I've got the tail, a leg, I don't know.
Well, I don't know if any of y'all watch wrestling, but boy, this thing's ruined wrestling. I watched it since I was probably 8 years old on TV, and
Me too.
they have fired a bunch of them. They're doing it. They're doing the show with nobody in the stands, and it's just a mess. It's a mess. It ain't. I don't know. It's not hardly worth watching. But I don't know. They can't go to these cities, and all the people sitting in all the stands. They can't do that. What's going to happen to sports? Are they going to all play all sports with nobody in the stands?
No.
Wouldn't that be weird? That would be weird. Of course, in baseball, I've seen close to nobody in the stands before.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's bad. You know, so hopefully this thing will get over with. But I don't think people are going to want to sit next to a radius around them of 50 people. I just don't think anybody that's had anxiety or stress over this, I think after it's over with, it's going to stick with them no matter what. I mean, because this is traumatizing.
Yeah.
This is, no matter what your situation is, even if you don't have any problems or you don't feel like it, chances are you could have a problem with all this mess.
Yep.
And, you know, how is it going to all be back to the same? It's not going to be. It can't be. I think everybody's going to be more, they're going to be more aware of what's going on. And we need to make all our own products in the United States. Don't buy off them. Look what they did. Don't buy off China. I know everybody is, everything you pick up.
It's China.
Yeah, I mean, you know, let's stop importing all that stuff. Let's put our own people to work. I don't mean to get started. I could talk, I don't usually talk this ain't really politics though. You know, it isn't. It's common sense if you ask me. But I don't usually get into these type talks, but it's getting kind of silly, you know. It just makes complete sense to buy American now.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. I don't care if it costs a little bit more or whatever. I'm going to start looking for it. It's like on Amazon, it'll tell you whether it is. I'm sure, surely it would.
Oh, you can tell when you order it.
Yeah, I mean, if it says something, you know, some Chinese word, you're going to know it's, yeah. But they don't care about us. I mean, look what they started and look what they did to the whole world. I mean, oh, well, maybe, I hope YouTube lets this video run now. I mean, I've heard of them, you know, putting a stop on some. I think they also had things in their title and in their description, you know, that was real, I guess, controversial to them. But this is just, you know. Anyway, let's lighten it up now that we've been talking about this. Let me finish up my stuck at home thoughts for the day. Okay, let's see. Where did I stop? Day 8 of homeschooling. One of these little monsters called in a bomb threat. I'm going to read this one over. I like this one. My body has absorbed so much soap and disinfectant lately that when nature calls, it cleans the toilet. Let me get a drink of coffee. I'm so excited. It's time to take out the garbage. What should I wear? Oh, I hope the weather is good tomorrow for my trip to Puerto Vallarta. I'm getting tired of lost living room. Puerto Vallarta. That sounds like here. Yeah, that fits me just fine. I hope the weather's good tomorrow for my trip to Puerto Vallarta. I'm getting tired of lost living room.
That's cute.
I like that one. Classified ad. Single man with toilet paper sinks woman with hand sanitizer for good, clean fun. Day 12 of homeschooling. My child just said, I hope I don't have the same teacher next year.
Oh, no.
Oh. I think you will. And I think, well, I'm not going to get off on anything else. Homeschooling's a good idea these days. Okay. I could talk about that for another hour. Oh, day 14 without sports. Found a lady sitting on my couch yesterday. Apparently, she is my wife. She seems nice. Since everybody has now started washing their hands, the peanuts at the bar have lost their taste.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh.
I like that. That's nasty or something. They said that a mask and gloves were enough to go to the supermarket. They lied. Everyone else has clothes on. No. Oh, God. To those who are complaining about the quarantine and curfews, just remember that your grandparents were called to war. You are being called to sit on the couch and watch Netflix. You can do this. Okay. Having trouble staying at home? Shave your eyebrows off.
Oh, God.
Nail salons, hair salons, waxing center, and tanning places are closed. It's about to get ugly out there. Oh.
God.
I saw a video of some woman talking about stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I have plans tonight. I'll probably hit the living room about 8 or 9. And the last stuck at home thoughts for the day. Contrary to popular belief, duct tape is not the solution to every problem. Da-da-da. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed today's afternoon coffee break. We sure had fun, didn't we, Joy?
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about common sense and then telling you some good stuck at home thoughts. Doesn't get any better than that.
Nope.
Okay, y'all, please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you get all our videos as soon as they come out.
See ya. Bye-bye.
See ya, everybody. See you in the morning at Morning Devotions. God bless.